Tuesday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful may look like two separate stories, but underneath, both are about the same thing: control. Who gets to protect the truth? Who gets to decide the future? And who is about to make one desperate move that changes everything? Before we begin, make sure to like, share, and tell me in the comments. Do you think Hope should stay at Forrester, or is it finally time for her to walk away? Poor Dylan is about to find herself trapped in a situation that feels much bigger than one mysterious phone call. The caller wants to settle unfinished business, and that phrase alone tells us this is not random. This is personal. This is someone who believes Dylan owes them something, or worse, someone who believes Dylan helped create a problem that was never fully resolved. Right now, all signs seem to point toward Remy Price. That matters because Remy is not just another face causing trouble. If he really has a secret connection to Dylan, then the story suddenly becomes more dangerous. Dylan may not simply be a frightened woman receiving strange calls. She may be someone with a past she has tried very hard to keep away from Electra, away from Forrester, and away from the people who might judge her. And that is where the tension becomes interesting. Dylan's fear may not only be fear of Remy, it may be fear of exposure. If Electra discovers that Dylan and Remy have some hidden history, Electra may start questioning everything. Was Dylan honest with her? Was Dylan protecting her? Or was Dylan protecting herself? That is the kind of secret that can break trust before anyone even understands the full truth. If Remy is truly the person behind the threat, then his motive may not be simple revenge. He may want something, and based on what we know, that something could be Dickie. Remy may realize that he cannot get close to Dickie directly, so he may try to use Dylan as a doorway. If Dylan has information, access, or emotional influence, Remy could pressure her into helping him reconnect with Dickie. That would explain why he is not just appearing openly. He is moving through shadows. He is using fear. He is pushing Dylan into a corner before anyone else can understand what is happening. Blackmail works best when the victim believes silence is safer than confession. That may be exactly where Dylan is headed. She may feel that telling Electra the truth would destroy her reputation, but staying quiet could make her Remy's prisoner. Every choice becomes dangerous. If she helps him, she may betray Electra. If she refuses, Remy may expose whatever secret connects them. And that is the trap. Remy does not need to control everyone. He only needs to control Dylan long enough to get what he wants. But soap secrets rarely stay hidden once fear enters the room. The more Dylan panics, the more visible her behavior may become. And someone is bound to notice. That brings us to RJ. His promise to protect Electra may sound romantic and sincere, but on The Bold and the Beautiful, promises like that usually arrive right before danger tests them. RJ may believe he is simply reassuring Electra. He may think he can be strong for her, calm her fears, and stand between her and whatever trouble is coming. But if Remy's connection to Dylan is real, then RJ may be walking into a situation he does not fully understand. And that could make him vulnerable. The problem is that RJ is emotionally invested. When someone he loves is threatened, he may act quickly instead of carefully. He may confront the wrong person, trust the wrong explanation, or underestimate how far Remy is willing to go. Electra, meanwhile, could become the emotional center of this mystery. She may not know what Dylan is hiding. She may not know why Remy is circling. But she may feel the shift, the tension, the strange looks, the fear no one wants to explain. And once Electra realizes people have been keeping things from her, the real heartbreak may begin. Because protection can feel like love at first, but when protection becomes secrecy, it can feel like betrayal. While Dylan's mystery grows darker, another war is exploding in the open. Hope Logan is once again facing Steffi Forrester, and this time, the conversation is not just about one fashion line. It is about Hope's future, her value, and whether Forrester Creations still has a place for her. Hope is tired of vague promises. She is tired of being told to wait. She is tired of hearing that peace is possible, only to find herself blocked again the moment business decisions return to the table. The temporary truce that formed during Liam's health scare may already be fading. And that is realistic. Emotional crises can force people to be kind for a moment, but they do not automatically erase years of resentment. Hope and Steffi have too much history, too much competition, too many old wounds sitting under every conversation. So when Hope tells Steffi and Ridge that she needs to know she has a future at Forrester, she is not just asking for a job update. She is asking for respect. She is asking whether her name still means something inside that company. And Steffi's response cuts right to the heart of the conflict. Or what? What are you going to do? That challenge may be the spark Hope has been waiting for. The biggest question now is whether Hope will admit the truth. Does she confess that Liam, Katie, and Bill Spencer want her to come to Logan? Does she reveal that another option is already on the table? Or does she hold that card back for one more round? Either choice carries risk. If Hope reveals the Logan offer, Steffi may see it as proof that Hope is already planning betrayal. Ridge may feel blindsided. Brooke may be pulled into an impossible position between her daughter and the Forrester family. And the loyal Forresters may immediately treat Hope as a threat from inside the building. But if Hope stays silent, the secret becomes even more explosive later. Because Steffi will find out. She always does. And when she realizes Hope may have been considering a move to Logan while still pushing for a future at Forrester, Steffi may frame it as manipulation. She may argue that Hope was using Forrester as leverage while preparing to strengthen the enemy. Hope, of course, may see it differently. She may believe she has every right to explore her options after being sidelined again and again. From her perspective, Forrester cannot keep questioning her value and then act betrayed when she looks for a place that actually wants her. That is what makes this conflict powerful. Both women can argue they are right, and both may be too angry to hear the other side. Once Hope's possible move becomes public, the fallout will not stay between Hope and Steffi. Ridge will have to decide whether he sees Hope as a frustrated employee or a Logan threat. Brooke will have to decide how far she is willing to defend her daughter if Hope's choices damage Forrester. And Katie's growing Logan ambition could make the entire situation feel like a corporate betrayal. This is where the family drama and business drama become one. For Steffi, Hope leaving for Logan would not be just a career move. It would feel like Hope taking her identity, her audience, and her emotional brand into enemy territory. For Hope, staying at Forrester may feel like accepting permanent disrespect. And for Brooke, the pain may be personal. She may understand Hope's frustration, but she also knows what happens when Logan and Forrester pride collide. Nobody walks away clean. The most dangerous part is that this fight may begin with fashion, but it will not end there. It will hit family loyalty. It will hit old romantic wounds. It will hit power, legacy, and control. And once those things are involved, nobody simply moves on. Tuesday's episode could be a major turning point because both stories are building toward exposure. Dylan may be forced to face a past she wanted buried, while Hope may be pushed into revealing a future she has not fully chosen yet. Remy may be closing in. RJ may be preparing for a fight he does not understand. Steffi may be daring Hope to make her next move. And Hope may finally decide that if Forrester cannot give her a real place, someone else will. So now I want to hear from you. Is Hope right to consider Logan, or is Steffi right to question her loyalty? And what secret do you think Remy is holding over Dylan? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more bold and the beautiful spoilers and deep drama breakdowns. The next move could change everything.